Do you know this can was back there? No, you don't. You didn't. You don't know shit. Can I just say that I'm a huge fan of the setup? 90% of this room is a shithole, and you don't know that. You don't know that. You could believe me, but you don't have to. Hi, I'm Nikki Limo. You're watching Ask Limo because you clicked on some clickbait and got real lost. Welcome! For those of you who are new here, hi. Subscribe. There's a subscribe button. I used to do Ask Limo every single week, and then I stopped. So now it's been a while. But there are questions that need answers, and I am equipped or not to give them to you. So I took your questions from Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, and now I'm gonna answer them. Let's go! What are you most excited about for your wedding, and what is giving you the hardest time? I am most excited about everything. I've barely been to any weddings, so even just attending a wedding seems really fun, and attending my own wedding seems like even more fun. Double win. What's giving me the hardest time? Everything. Everything is hard. Everything sucks. Everything is stupid hard. Like, it's stupid. Like, I feel like people made it up. Like, people just made up things to be complicated for this thing so that they could charge you money so you don't have to deal with them. Do you want square napkins or round napkins? Circles or ovals? Do you want sashes for the drapes? Do you want the drapes to have ruffles? Do you want long drapes or short drapes? How do you want the centerpieces? Do you want them short or tall? And how many flowers? What kind of lighting do you want? String lights? Do you want paper lanterns? Do you want chandeliers? How much power is there? I'm just like, I don't care. Why do we do this? Don't do it. Don't have a wedding, but also have a wedding, but don't have a wedding, but don't have a wedding, but have one. Not, but have one. And you'll be seeing vlogs about it soon, so get pumped. Would you rather make out with a prince's dead corpse or shit in your own hand and sculpt a bunny? I mean, I'm gonna go with the obvious one. I'd much rather shit in my hand and sculpt a bunny. One, because I don't find a lot of guys attractive, and especially dead guys. I'm a little bit biased, I'm sorry, but I prefer my guys to be alive. And also, I'm engaged, and I feel like it doesn't matter if the person is dead or not, it's still cheating. If Steve was kissing a dead corpse, I'd be pissed. So, no dead corpses. Also, I've already shit in my hand. I didn't sculpt anything with it, so I feel like that was a missed opportunity, and I'd like to redeem myself in that department. I was 4 at the time, so I feel like my skills have probably improved. Good question. If you and Steve were in the Hunger Games, what would you both do to stay alive and away from everybody trying to kill you? I would eat the berries, and Steve would try to stop me from eating the berries, but I'd be like, no, only one of us can live, and don't you want to be together? And then I'd try to give him berries, and also I would take berries. I know that's not an optimistic strategy, but I just don't want to kill anybody, and I don't want to die by being killed. So I just eat the berries. Seem like a pretty sweet option. How do you and Steve get through conflicts together? Oh, so we do this thing, we listen to each other, and then we hear each other out, and then we compromise. And then we have sex. What charity are you most active in, and why do most celebrities only donate to charities that affected their family in the past? I think I donate to like a wide variety of things, and most of the things are not things that directly affected my family. I don't know, it's weird, guys. Depression works in funny ways, because one, it sucks ass. Sucks a lot of ass. I think everyone with depression would agree with that. But on the other hand, it has made me a much more compassionate person, and I feel like whenever I'm the most depressed, which last year was up there, I tend to just look for things to donate to. So last year, I mean, depending on what time of the year it was, I donated to the Dakota Access Pipeline being stopped, some Syria funds, North Shore Animal League, the Farm Sanctuary, a lot of animal stuff, kitten rescue. I guess my mentality during those times was, if I couldn't be happy, then at least maybe I could make someone else happy. I don't really do that thing where I let everybody know what charity I'm donating to. Part of me wants to, because it's like, oh, I want to give exposure to this thing, but then the other part of me is like, I don't want people to think that I want credit for donating there, or that like I just want to look like a really good person. I guess I should just stop giving a fuck what people think, but there's that. Help someone out. Hi Nikki, how excited are you for the new Eminem album? And what did you think of the campaign speech? I am always excited about a new Eminem album. I will tell you this though, although I like campaign speech, I liked when it dropped, I will get excited about almost any song that Eminem releases if it's been too long since the last album. However, I wouldn't exactly bump campaign speech when I'm driving. I don't think it's a song that I would play again. It's very like cypher style, acapella. There's no like dope beat. I sound like so white. There's no dope beat for me to bump through my hood when I'm in my whip. So I'm hoping with his new album that he has like some really cool beats so I could bump it when I'm strolling through my hood with all my boys. What do you see looking back as the biggest difference in yourself between your 20s and now at 30? Ooh, that's a good question. I definitely like look way better now, so. This is gonna sound weird, but when I was 20, I was not comfortable at all with my sexuality. Like I was very goofy when it came to sexual stuff or even the notion of being sexy. I just like shut her down, like couldn't do it. So when I first moved to LA, I thought I was gonna be playing like goofy girl or like the quirky best friend roles, and I kept getting sent out for like the hot sexy girl, and I had no idea how to play that role. So I ended up like going through a lot of identity stuff, a lot of training with an acting coach, like more than a year of training privately with an acting coach, like doing scenes that would open up like a flirtatious or like a sexy side. And I took a pole dancing class and that really opened me up. But I feel like now it's so much a part of me. Maybe it was Catholic guilt. I used to feel like if you were sexy, you couldn't be funny. Basically, I felt like you had to pick a dimension. You could not be a multi-dimensional person. So if you chose to be the sexy person, you could not also be funny or strong or smart. And that is such a society thing that I didn't realize I'd been like so brainwashed with. Now I feel like that's just common sense. Like you're just a whole person. Like these are all different parts of you. You can own your sexuality, and you can also be down to earth and logical, and you can be funny and make jokes, and you don't have to sacrifice a part of you to do the other parts of you, if that makes sense. So I feel like I have like way more ownership of like different parts of myself now than I did back in my 20s, especially like early 20s. Also, if you're in your early 20s, 25 sucks dicks. It's gonna suck dicks. Like in some countries, they let you have a full-on gap year during your 25th year because it's gonna suck. I swear to God, at 26, your life starts over. Like you are the adult version of yourself. And I dig it. I actually really like it. I way more prefer now me than past me. Past me was super cute. She was cute and sad. Very sad. Like sad and cute. Ugh. Well, those are all the questions we have for Ask Limo today. Thank you so much for watching and submitting questions. If you would like to submit a question, put it in the comments. Or you can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Or Snapchat. I'm gonna eat this cat now. I have to go. I'm busy. Shake it. Stop shaking. Shake it again. Shake it. Stop. I just like controlling him.
Oh, okay. Can't believe it worked. That sucks. So gullible.